So you want to build a community on your website, but you don't want these hefty monthly prices of Circle, and you definitely don't want Kajabi's hefty prices and their fees. And the worst thing that you want is to be banned from your Facebook group and sit in Facebook jail forever. What if I told you you can build your own community, beautiful, on your own properties, where you did not have to spend any monthly fees at all, but you can have all the features and all the functionalities and even more. You can have gamification, you can have badges, you can have courses and emails and messages and notifications. You can do all that stuff on your own properties where you decide how everything is. You can send private messages to people. You can communicate with them. You can have your friends. You can have different groups for different features. You can even sell points, sell and give points and make them as awesome as you want on your own properties where you control everything. No monthly payments, not relying on anyone putting you in any jail or anything like that. And you can do all of this with one plugin that's called 𝗱cie. 𝗱cie will give you all the social features that you might want in your community. You can have your social wall, just exactly like Facebook. Friends connection, private messages, notification and notices. You can follow and unfollow. You can have different groups and points and badges and rating and reviews. You can search by hashtags. You can have sticky points. You can have site directories. Everything that you might have in any of those other platforms where you don't own anything, not control anything, you can have it all on your own website with this one plugin that you can just put on your own domain. And this is what it looks like. So when a user logs in, they're redirected to your website. They're getting points for logging in. So every day you can reward them for logging in and coming to your website. And that tells Google that your website is important because people spend time on it. And it shows up higher in SEO if you add blogs and all that other stuff that I'm going to show you. So you can personalize it. Welcome to From A to Z without a BS in the middle, 𝗱cie, that's a name. They can access their courses. They can access their community. They can get support. They can talk to you. This is what it looks like. This is the homepage. They can get to their course right from here. And this user is not enrolled in the course, so they don't have access to it. I'm going to show you what someone with access to the course sees, but they can join the community. Now, this community is set up exactly like Facebook would be. You can set it up however you want. You have members, you have home, you have an activity feed. You can see all the members here. As an admin, you can pin things to the top so people can see that. You can have site notifications. Now you can see they have notifications right here, just like Facebook. This is the community itself. But they can also see their own points, their own balance, and get to their own profile. So this is the group wall, and this is the regular wall where you can just see this is exactly like the Facebook feed. And you can see all the notification and all the interviews and everything that's happening right there. They can go to their own profile. And in their own profile, they can see badges. They can see the points that they have. They can see their levels. They can see whatever points, whatever friends they have. This is a test account, so it doesn't have anything in it. But it just shows you what happens when someone starts in as new. They have their online notifications, so they can see the notifications. They come in, and this is exactly like what they're used to, but on your own properties. So they have their own profile page with their own settings. They can have their pictures and their avatars. They can connect their social accounts. They have a member directory, and they can friend any new person here. And when they friend them, they can actually send them messages. Sending a message is super simple. You can simply click on compose and choose who you want to send the message to and just start typing their name. And it will pop up their account, and you can just choose it. Or you can send a message to all the users. Or you can just go to your friend list. And from their profile, simply click on message, and you can send them a private message. And it will put their name right there on the top, and you can send them whatever you want to send them. whatever messages. You can upload any attachment or anything like that. You can use emojis, and you can just send them a message, private message, and they're going to get that via email, which is fantastic because they're coming to your website to respond and interact. To check your messages, you'll just click on inbox, and you can see all your messages, and you can click on them, and you can read them, and you can respond to them, and you can interact with them right there and then. So these are messages that you can just message each other. You can also have different groups based on levels. So you can decide if you have a certain amount of points, then you are entitled to a different group. That makes joining the groups extremely valuable, and it makes everybody in that group very, very active. So everything is gamified. The course is gamified. The interaction here is gamified. And the way that you set it up is basically you decide what you want them to do and you reward them for that, right? So if you want them to log in, you can give them 10 points every day, every time they log in. The more points you give them, the more incentive they have to do these activities. So for referring people, you can grow your community without actually paying money, but paying points. For creating a new group, for putting an avatar up there, right? Changing a cover photo, joining a group, updating group, every friend that they make. See, this is more points, meaning that like, hey, we're encouraging them to make more friends. Approving comments, sending gifts to each other, commenting on posts and stuff, that actually creates activity because every time they do that, points pop up for them. And this is a list of all the points that they get, right? So from friendship, for logging in, for visiting the site, for being a member for a year. Now here's the cool part. This tells you how many points you have and you can redeem the points. And that's the important thing. The redemption of the points have to be something that they care about, right? Otherwise they don't mean anything. So in my community, right, I was like, okay, well, we can let you have the hot seat in the next session. I can tell the world about you and post about you. I can give you one-on-one coaching with me. I can give you 15 minutes with me or 30 minutes with me, or I can interview you live, right? And now these points actually mean something and you work towards accepting these points. So what happens when someone tries to buy access? You don't have enough funds. That means that you have to go and get some more funds. But if you do have funds, because I have 3,000 points, for example, let's say I wanted to buy this one, it will ask them, hey, you want to spend your points and buying this? This is premium content. You want to do that? And if they do, then it will deduct their points, it will give them access, and I'm going to show you what happens when they do. So if someone comes here and they actually want to buy the points, you can set it up however you want, right? So for example, if I want one-on-one with me or tap into my network, after they buy this, they will get this form that says them, okay, who do you want to meet? Why do you want to meet them? Right? Show me that you're a human. And this will send me an email and let me know. And I'm saying, only if it's a good fit, I will introduce you to my network, right? So if it's not a good fit, you can get your points back. How about social points? If it's a good fit, right? If it's of interest to my followers and if I can something I can stand and support. So it's not just like, hey, I'm just going to post whatever. But this will tell me where to share it and how to do it. And this is beneficial for people because now they're getting someone that they admire in their, in their community to talk about them. So while they're doing all these things, while they're interacting with each other, while they're sharing comments here and uploading their pictures and updating everything on this, they are spending time on your website. They're interacting on your website. What's cool about this is that they are spending time on your own website where everything is captured for your own use, right? You're on your own thing. So you can set it up however you want. You have your videos, you have surveys, you have their comments right here, right? Still there. You can reply to them. You can follow up with them. Everything is staying on your own properties. You're the only one who owns it. And you can set up the screen and you can set up the stage however you want. You can add days, you can remove days, you can give them access by redeeming things, you can not do that, right? You can have different groups for different people, but everything happens on your own website right there and then, right? You can your call to actions, you can have your affiliates, everything right there on your website, people interacting and engaging on your own properties. And every time they're just coming in and they're going like, hey, this is the website I need to go to. And they keep following that. That builds up your place in their head of where they have to go. They're not going to Facebook, they're going to your own community on your own website. They're referring people to your own community on your own website. If Facebook changes something, if things are changing, if the algorithm is changing, it doesn't matter. All your people are right here interacting on your websites and communities. You have full control and full support, and you can change it however you want to do that. They can have friends, they can have groups, they can have their own favorites, they have mentions, so people mention me, so I can go there and click on it and see it. I'm an admin, so I don't have any bonuses, but I can see all my friends, I can see all my mentions, I can see all my personal stuff, and it's super pretty. I can see everyone I'm connected to, all the recent posts, everything that's happening right there, just exactly like Facebook would be, or LinkedIn group would be, or Circle, or Kajabi, or whatever, but it is on your website forever and ever and ever. You don't have to pay for it every month. You don't have to be at the whim of any other developer or anything like that. It's right there for you, and you can set it up however you want. So this is what a community looks like on your own properties with everything that you need. There are just a few plugins that you need in order to make that happen. This is a WordPress website. I'm gonna leave a link to this plugin right below this video. You can contact me, and I can help you with anything that you might like. If you don't like paying those hefty monthly fees and being at the realm of their support, this plugin might just be for you.